Tell me about yourself.
Hello, my name is Hassan Khalid. I am from Pakistan. Currently, I'm doing my master's in engineering, which majors in mechanical engineering. I did my bachelor's in mechatronics engineering from Pakistan, and I have worked. I have done various internships at different companies in Pakistan, like Sapro Technologies and Kohinoor Textile Mills and National Institute of Electronics, Pakistan. And currently, in my master's degree in mechanical engineering. I'm majoring in finite element analysis, and I'm a very confident and professional person. I'm very good at writing professional reports as well as professional reports and drafting them, and also I have medium knowledge in professional softwares like AutoCAD, ProE, and ANSYS. And I'm a very good team member. I like to work with different people because in my opinion, working in teams benefits a lot. You learn a lot with different people. You get to know different ideas and different perspectives, and in my opinion, it's very good.
Okay. Can you please describe a time when you have used your technical competence to solve a problem which resulted in a positive or productive outcome?
Yes. During the final year project during my bachelor's was design and manufacturing of a roller-based wall painting robot. And in that project, the main aim and idea of the project was to design a system that is lightweight and cost-effective and efficient. So during the design stage of the project, we faced a problem regarding the weight of the project because it was quite high. So due to the material that we were using and other things as well. So because our main idea was to design a system that is lightweight so that it can be used domestically. So to cope up with this situation and problem, I proposed an idea which was like, because initially we were using just single material, the steel, as for fabrication of our project. But then I proposed that rather than using steel, we can use two materials, steel and aluminium. So this idea benefited us in the way that we use steel where the strength was needed, and aluminium where we wanted to reduce the weight of the whole system. So in that way, by doing so, the weight of the project, which was originally 23 kg, reduced to 12 kg. And the other thing that I also proposed, because in the market, the most of the painting robots that are available, they use batteries. So what I propose that we can eliminate the use of batteries and entirely operate our whole robot directly through power cable. So in that way, I think it was a very good learning experience for me, because I tried to think out of the box, and I think it's very necessary because if you need to innovate and be creative, then thinking differently and out of the box is very crucial.
Okay. This position requires you to work in a small team with people from diverse backgrounds. Can you describe a time where you have worked efficiently?
Yes. So the most important thing that I learned during my bachelor's in University of Wollongong is working with different people, like people from different backgrounds, because it's an international university. So people from all over the world come here to get education. So in my in my last semester, of my master's at University of Wollongong, we had a project which were assigned to a team of 4 members. In that, 2 members were from China and 1 was from India, and I'm from Pakistan. So it was a very good learning experience for me to work with people from different backgrounds, because I learned a lot and I enjoyed a lot during the whole experience.
Okay. Our company is known for managing multiple projects, resolving a diverse range of problems. Can you give us an example of when you have worked to make a progress or situation better or more efficient? What did you do and what was the outcome?
Yes, so I'd like to support that question with an example. During my bachelor's, we had a project. We made a project. It was a line tracking robot, and during that project, we needed some sensors to accomplish the project. But the sensors, they were we looked the sensors online, and the sensors were quite expensive. So, and at that time we weren't able to afford those sensors to buy them. So what I proposed was that rather than buying those sensors online and just using them in our project, why not make those sensors by ourselves? So initially it was a bit hard to do that, because we had to work everything to know how these sensors are made and what is and how to interface those sensors in our project. But it was a very good learning experience for me as well as for my team members, because we learned a lot of different things, like how to make sensors, what are the parameters that we have to consider in making those sensors, and the foremost advantage that we got from making those sensors by ourselves was that the price of the whole project was very much reduced, because where the online price for those sensors was between $600 to $900, but when we made those sensors by ourselves, the total cost in making those sensors was around $120. So in that term, financially, we benefited a lot, as well as we learned a lot during the making of those sensors.
Okay, that is the end of the interview. Do you have any question?
Absolutely. So I'd like to ask one question, is that if I get this position at your company, what would be my first responsibility as a graduate engineer?